Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today I am doing my Fauxbonichi. I'm going to just plan the page out with you and we'll see how it goes. We'll try to do this as best I can. So I'm going to use my stuff from Cocoa Daisy and make this page, and the theme that we have today is hearts. So I emptied all the Cocoa Daisy stuff. Now this paper is cardboardish, and I really like to reuse it. So I'm going to take it out of these plastic things, and I'm going to use it for the background on my page. So let's do that now. Okay, so now that I have them out of the packaging, my idea was to put one here, another big one here. Am I in frame? Okay, and this little one here and this little one here. So that's my idea to make the background as best I can. So the theme today is hearts. I get this personal size without the holes, and today is Monday and I'm going to cut off the Monday, and this is how I use up my paper. So I'm going to cover the Cocoa Daisy with the Monday. All right, so then I use this for another day. The theme for today is hearts. So I have this whole bunch of papers that I did not cut up in my travels notebook from yesterday. And I'm going to use my Big Shot and I'm going to cut some hearts out of these papers. Okay, so today's theme is hearts. So I cut out a whole bunch of hearts from the paper and from this paper here. So I bought this stamp set. I don't remember where I got it from, but I don't know if this was from the Dollar Tree or I don't know. But I want to use this Enjoy the Little Things, and I'm going to stamp it in the middle of the paper. I have this... I have these papers that I use. This is the paper that I get. And I'm going to stamp it in the middle. So I already put some ink on it and I stamped it on here. So here we go. And I am going to cut it out in a heart. Okay, this stamp set I just got recently. I believe I got this from Amazon. And since we're doing the heart theme, I really like this heart here. So I'm going to use this heart on this page. Okay, I'm going to use the Color Theory. This is the color Flamingo. I think it's going to match this flower that's here on the bottom. And that's what I'm going to use. And I don't... this is funny. I have this thing that I hardly ever use. So I'm going to try to use it. And I'm going to put this heart. I want to put a heart here. And then I'm going to cut it out. So I don't even know if it's going to be on... But we're going to stamp that there. So let's do that. Okay, so let's stamp it here. Okay, so that kind of matches. So now I'm going to move this to over here. And we're going to stamp that there. I want to make it darker. Okay, so that's stamped there. Maybe I'm going to do it on this side. So we're going to stamp this over here. Okay, make it darker. And I'm just going as I go. And then I think I'm going to put one on the top. So I'm going to cut this out. So I don't even know if it's going to be on. No, I don't. I think that's, I'm just going to leave it as is. And I'm going to cut this out into a heart. So I have these two different heart shapes. So let's see. I think I'm probably going to use the bigger one because the smaller one cuts off the words. So I'm going to cut this out. And as you see, some of the hearts actually get cut out. But that's okay. Yeah, I just wanted to do it like that. So I'm going to use this. And I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put another big one on the top here. And I got these to journal in. So we're going to put that there. And I got this one here. And a bigger heart here. I'm going to put the pink to pink like that. And that one there. I got these little hearts to go on the journaling. And now I got this. I think I'm going to put this in the center if it works. Maybe I will do it just like as it is, sideways like that. Yeah, now I want to cover up the Cocoa Daisy. So I have some strips. And I also want to stamp the date on here. Okay, so I want to cover up the Cocoa Daisy over here, and these are perfect. I'm going to cut these, they're already cut out, and I'm going to cut this strip off, which will be perfect to cover that. So we'll do that now. And you see, I use everything. So I'm going to cover this like that. And that looks cool. All right, so that's that, how I'm going to cover that out. Nothing's glued down yet, so if I move it, I'm going to cut out some more of those strips because I need more. Actually, cut this off. Let's cut this off here. Okay, as I'm thinking here. Okay, so I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to cut this off here. Okay, and then I have this, and I want to cover this up. And I just cover it up and then cut off the excess. So that covers up the Cocoa Daisy thing. And I keep everything, so even this little piece I will keep and use it somewhere. I will cut up another sheet. This is cool because this makes it like washi tape. And I'll cut this off a sheet. And then I'm going to cover this one up. Let's do it this way. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to do it in little portions, a little bit at a time. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to glue that down to this little thing. This way, if I do it in little portions, I'm able to move things around. So here we go. We're going to cover that up. I like the yellow sticking there. I'm going to glue this heart down. Remember, the heart theme is today. Prompt number 2. And I will, I got this prompt list from Instagram, I believe. And if I have the link, I will put the link below. All right, so that's my one little object done. And I'm going to do this little object and glue this down. Okay, so we're going to glue this to here. And then I'm going to glue the heart down. And I'm going to use this for my journaling. And I'm going to glue this part down. Remember I said I'm doing it in sections. All right, so there's my Monday. It is a little big, so I might have to trim this down. So let's do this. I want the yellow to show. And then I'm going to cut this extra off. Okay, and then I want to do this to this. I'm not going to do any journaling today, but I'm just going to do the prep. And just have my page done for you today. And then I will journal at the end of the day. I could add my enjoy the little things. My, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things today that I could journal about. And I'm going to put this in the middle here. And I am going to ink up the sides. Well, I have one more to glue. This one has to be made. All right, so let's glue this one down. I wanted to go colorful today. I haven't done colorful in a while. Usually I just do a white page, and because I just want to get it done. But I'm really liking this, using up my Cocoa Daisy stuff. So this is how I'm going to lay it out. And I kind of like move things around to see the best way it would fit before I glue and commit to my gluing down. So this one, it needs some kind of color or something. All right, let's grab some washi tape. I think I'm gonna put washi tape on the bottom. Okay, here's my washi tape. I love the cupcake. I like the yellow. Let's do the yellow this time. All right, so I'm going to take it off this ring, and I'm going to use this one, I believe, and I'm going to put that on the bottom. If I can open it. I have nails, and it's very hard for me to open these things. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the bottom here to give it some color. And I just take a, I'm just going to rip it with my finger. There you go. All right, so I have that fits nicely, this fits nicely, this fits nicely. This is what I'm having an issue with. So I am going to put that there, and I need something to go around. I think I'm going to, let's see, what am I going to do? I like to use everything up, and I'm looking at this. Okay, so if I put this here, I know I have the heart there, but will it cover it? Yes, I'm using my scraps. I have this little thing here. Okay, I am going to do that here. I'm going to cut it to the line. And yes, I'm using everything. That's my whole goal, is to use everything. If I move this to like here. And as I said, I don't glue anything down until I like it how it is. And that's going to go here. Okay, so I'm going to start gluing stuff down. This is done. I'm going to glue this down. I like where that fits. I'm just using Tombow Mono adhesive. I've been using that for scrapbooking for years. Yes, I do run out a lot, so I buy a lot on Amazon. And then I'm going to do this one here on the top. Okay, so I really like how that came out. I'm going to glue this one to the top because that worked. And then we're going to work on the bottom part. Okay, so I like how that looks. And I'm going to glue this down here. And yes, I'm using up all my negatives. Paper. Use everything. That's my whole goal, is to use everything up. All right. So when I take this and I'm going to glue this to here, I have this little section here that I don't really like because there's an opening here. So I am loving this new washi tape here. I'm going to cover up with the washi tape, and I think that will look good. All right, so let's do that. Glue this down first. And I'm going to move it a little bit here so I could see the flower. Okay, so that's all glued down. Now I just have to cover this thing. I'm going to use the washi tape. And if I could find the opening. And I think that will work out really nice. And you know what? I'm going to go all the way to the top. So it covers that white space. And it goes all the way down. Look how pretty that looks. All right, and then I'm just going to cut it over here. And that covers that. And here, this thing, I'm going to put in the middle. But I want it to be darker on the edges. So the ink pad that I used is this one. And I'm going to ink it up. And hopefully, I'm doing this in camera, make it a little bit of ink. All right, so there you go. And that looks better. I do have a gap here. So what am I going to put there? I have a whole bunch of stuff in the little jar. Here it is. Let's see, I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's see if I could grab anything from here and stick it in that little spot there. I have a pen, something small. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Life happens, enjoy the little things. That works great. I think that works out good. All right, so let me glue down the heart. Where is my glue? I'm going to glue this in the center. I'm going to do it sideways because I really like how that looks. All right. Enjoy the little things. Life happens. Now, these Cocoa Daisy die cuts, they have a sticky back, so they are stickers. I sometimes get my tweezer, but it looks like I'm going to be able to do it by hand. Yesterday I cut myself while I was cooking dinner. Yes, it was deep. I thought I was going to need stitches, but I'm okay. So that's why I have a bandage on my finger. So I'm like that. It says life happens and enjoy the little things. That's so cool. And now I want to stamp the date over here. And it is very dark, so I know what, I'm going to stamp the date on this. Yes, I use all my scraps. And I'm going to stamp the date on this and then cut it out. So today's date is the 2nd of May, and this is the best purchase I ever made. This is from Amazon. And I'm going to stamp. I'm going to set it to May 2. I use this everything on every project I write, I journal on. So I'm going to stamp it on here as best I can. Okay, and then I am going to cut it out and glue it on the top. I could have stamped it on the blue, but I don't think you would see it. So that's why I'm doing it in the white. I'm just going to cut it out. And I am going to glue it down on the top. It's stuck to my finger. Yeah, see. There you go. This is popping up, so I am going to use some tape. Sometimes it doesn't stick. Remember, it's cardboard. And the book that I'm using is a composition notebook. Yes, I bought a whole bunch when school was opening. And just to reinforce everything, I use Scotch tape. And this I got at the Dollar Tree just to hold everything down. And tonight, as the day goes down by, I will put 4 things that I enjoy, the little things that happened today. So anyway, thank you for watching. I think Daisy needs to go out. And I will see you in another video. Bye!